So yes, with that being said, today once again we're gonna cover uh, hack the box, going to starting point. Then we're gonna do tier zero. Like I said, we did meow already, telnet, fawn, FTP. So I'll put a link for the episode um, where I covered those two ports. And today we're gonna do dancing, which goes over SMB. I had someone in the last stream I did ask me about SMB, so that's what um, drove me to look for this one. And then Redeemer. Now I've never really dealt with the Redis yet, besides this box particularly. But if they want us to do it, then let's do it. Let's see. One second. All right, and then the last one we're gonna finish off with is it's in tier one. And I chose this because it's one of the free ones, just in case you don't have a membership and just in case you do want to follow along. It is going to be appointment, and that'll go over SQL injection and Maria database and Apache. So let's start off with the first one, see how we get this done. So inside of dancing, of course, like I said, if you want to do your own thing, go to Pwnbox. Let's get that going. Looks like something must be going on, but we'll do our best. Because I've never seen something with a 2 ping. So while we get that connected, is there anything that anyone specifically wants to learn or learn with me, go through? Because if there is, then, let's definitely get that going. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure that this is not, it's looking like it's a little choppy, so let me make sure that this is, I keep seeing it like loading up. Come on. One second while I figure this out. Okay. All right, now it's starting to look good. All right, so we open up the box as usual. Okay, yeah, now it's looking real good. Okay, so there was something that I've been playing around because I did a lot of boxes. I did a lot of boxes overnight since the last stream, and I wanted to solve the notebook issue, and I believe that that is just huge. So it's in accessories. So first you go down to the bottom left and menu, go to accessories, excuse me, and then you go to text editor. Now you'll have your own little notebook for all the information you'll be needing. So let's get it started. Let's spawn the machine up. It's already asking us. Oh, we can't answer anything, but does anyone already know what SMB stands for? If so, put it in the comments and let us know. Yeah, sorry about that. I had like a little delaying stream, so I don't know. While that loads up, this is kind of everything I want to go over. So we did the Linux basics already, and then we did the networking one. I'll put the link in the description for the networking one if you haven't seen that already. We went over most of the network basics on Try Hack Me and Hack the Box. And then I also did my own little, threw my own little 2 cents in there just to make sure that you, so it was a lot of reiteration. You can watch that twice and pretty much become a good network. You'll have enough networking. And then we're going to do coding. Um, and then we're going to go over all these tools as we can. Today we'll most likely be going over SMB client for SMB, and then we'll be going through sites and learning about sites and certain protocols. Like I said, we already did telnet, and then we did what did we do? FTP. So today we're going to do SMB, and then we might be SSH, and we'll see, but so we're building our path slowly but surely. All right, let's see if it's spun up. Oh, it's still creating an instance. I'm almost getting ready to change over to a different, like, room or something, because this is taking forever. It normally doesn't. Yeah, I'm about to move over to a different server. This server's kind of hurting my head, how long it's taking. I don't know why sometimes whenever I go into the VIP servers, it doesn't really get the job done. It's almost better to just um, stay in the regular ones. It's gonna force me to stay here, so it is what it is. How's everyone doing today? One of these days. I promise you'll spin over. Hmm. I think the next stream I do, I'm gonna just already have it spun over waiting for me. The problem is I plan on doing three today, so I don't want to have three on at the same time. Let's try to restart it, see if that'll change some things. Okay, it's saying joining, so pretty crazy how active this box is. Yay! All right, here we go. We are finally in there. So let's open this back up. Bam. All right. So let's go back and get our notebook since we closed that other one. Too bright for me. All right, so we got our notebook. And then let's go to the terminal right away. Right away. And then, guys know the drill. T-Mux. Finally, we here. All right, let's copy that. If you watched a few of my videos, you know how I like to use Nmap. I know um, there's a lot better ways out there as I learn from other folks, but that's the way I do it for now. We're gonna go check the website. That's automatic. Okay, so we automatically know port 80 is not up. But this is for SMB anyway, so we know that SMB, just in case we don't know, SMB stands for Server Message Block Protocol. It is a network communication protocol used for sharing files, printers, serial ports, and other resources between nodes on a network. It operates at the application layer. So there we go, number 7. If layer 7 for everyone who watched the networking. And then if it's TCP/IP, then obviously that's 4. Um, it enables various functionalities such as file sharing, printer sharing, network browsing, inter-process communication um, through named pipes. It serves as the basis for Microsoft Distributed File System implementation. So we know that this is kind of a Microsoft-based thing. This supports NTLM. I don't know what that is. And I know what Kerberos is. Those uh, protocols for user authentication, providing a secure mechanism for assessing shared resources. So if you haven't done this and you're following along, what does the three-letter acronym stand for? Server message block. What port does SMB use to operate? So we just, right here, someone asked me about NetBIOS, and we're going to definitely do NetBIOS. I want to learn that one because I was looking at it during the networking when someone asked me, and I was like, huh? So I want to be really familiar. That's on the way. But right now, let's keep it focused. 445. And it's a Microsoft service. Let's see if there's anything else that's important. Not really. Um, so anyway, let's move along. Let's get her done. So we got that. So the second answer is 445. What is the service name? We've seen that that is Microsoft DS. Matter of fact, let's get into the habit of copying and putting all this information in the notes. Now that I finally know how to actually really use the notes. Man. Oh, then it's 445. We want to copy that. All right, let's see if there's any more information we want to put out there. So, since we know that it's SMB, then we're going to use the SMB tag. So let's see, SMB, and that's SMB client. And then let's see, I believe we need to put in the port name. So let's try it. Or the IP address. Okay, so now it's asking for a password. Let's see. How are we going to get that? Let's see if there's any um, basic. I mean, okay, let's see. Not enough characters in the service. So SMB client, and then see if there's any information that I'm missing. Hmm. So let's see. They're saying a good tag to put in is. Let's find out on our own real quick. Let's see if they have a -H. Let's get over here and get on this side. What does all of these stand for? IP address, log, base name. So this is if we want to put in a name. User. Okay, it's telling me to put in a capital H and then the, okay. Oh yeah, let's do that real quick. So go over. I'm gonna make a new pane. So Control B, Control B, C. Let's start off with a ping. Gotta put how many times? Let's see, 4. Okay, just making sure we got 0 packet loss. Let's go back to the other one. Oh, it's asking for my password. It showed me that. Let's see. What is my password? No. Password for work group slash canary. Hmm. To get all shares and IP, you press that. I think I could just press enter. Hmm. Let's figure this out real quick. Let's go to, let's go buster this and see if there's, oops. No, I didn't. Let's see if we find something that way. And then we'll go back and do the follow along. Okay, so let's keep going. What is the service name for port 445 that came up in the Nmat scan? That was the Microsoft one that we copied. What is the flag or switch that we use to list? That's -L. Host name. Okay, so I was able to do that just by typing in admin. Hmm. So that's good to know. So it's the next question is how many shares are on dancing? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the answer for that one. What is the name of the password or the share we are able to access in the end with the blank password? Well, first of all, before we go to that, I want to see how you even look at this stuff. So let's see. So now in order to get into the shares directory, we got to use some slashes, and then we put in the name of directory. So if we wanted to go to admin, we would um, SMB client dash L and then put in the IP address of the specific target you're looking for. And then after that, you would put in the specific work share or the share. So work, trying to see if auto tab helps out. I'm actually going to look at them all, or at least a few of them. One, two, three, four. What is the name of the share we are able to access? Okay, so why ain't it working then? Is there something I spelt wrong? Hmm, let's see. 10 129 223 24. Unable to connect, no work group available. This should be it. Let's see. Connect to the Hey, how are you doing? I'm just sitting here trying to figure my life out. Trying to do something. I'm trying to do an SMB, learning about the SMB protocol. It feels really similar to Telnet and FTP, but it just has its own little thing going on. But right now, the exact moment I'm struggling with is I'm trying to connect into this specific share name. And whenever it says I don't need a password, so then I just press enter and then it's saying it's unable to connect to SMB1. But um, now I'm trying to, me and Chat GPT trying to figure this out. Because I've already done this, but I'm like, okay. See, it's still, but it looks like there's some extra information. So let's see, connecting to port. No, I don't want to connect to port 139. I want to connect to port. What did it have me? So now I'm about to just give them this error real quick and see. Two slashes instead of four. Oh, thank you. So go back to this one. Is that what you're saying? And then get rid of two slashes? Let's try that. And let's keep this two slashes right here. Dang it. I think I know where he's what he's trying to tell me. So one of these days we'll get this part done, and then uh, let's try this. Okay, let's try that. So let's try what they tell me real quick, and then I was missing an S. That probably is a huge thing. All right, then let's try S and B two. Okay, remove the L. I appreciate all the help. I'm like, why is this not working? Like, there we go. Oh my gosh. Man, sometimes it be, I don't know about you guys. Um, I'm just doing the starter point for, which one is it? Let's see. I'm just doing the dancing starting point. Yeah, but there's some hard ones I've done. I'm like, how? Well, I've never done any hard boxes. Let's put that out there. No capping. But any of the ones that are way harder than the starter point. That's what I'm trying to say. I've done it with ease. And then there's sometimes you just get stuck on some like really simple stuff. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have had that happen. So let's go back. All right. So now that we're finally over here, we can use help. Let's see. What I'm focused on is, let's see, LS. Let's see what's over here. Okay, so looks like we have two people's names. We have the get command. Let's try to see what's going on with Miss Amy. Let's CD into Amy. Hey, looks like she has some work notes. I wonder if we can cat here. Let's see. Probably not, but nope. I think I've already taken that to back to home. Let's see. Yep. And then let's cat that real quick. It's talking about the Apache server, secure FTP server, and start that. Let's go from there. Since I'm already over here, we might as well go back and go check out James. See what that guy's got going on over there. Where am I? Okay, so let's see. We're right here. So there we go. And there we go. Finally. Sheesh. I'm like, last time I was able to do that a lot faster, but I don't know what happened. But so I was able, every time so I was just doing a bunch of basic Linux stuff, like I kind of showed in my Linux basics episode. The most important thing is you can't just like cat and some of these protocols. You have to get, and then what get does is takes it from that port and then it brings it over to your machine. So as you can see, if I ls again, there's the flag right here that I was able to get and push it on over. So, oops, let's cat that real quick. And there you go. You were following along. So that's one out of the way. Get download. Oh yeah, okay, yep, thank you. No, I'm not Isaac, I'm not an engineer. I have a little bit of I have like 2 years of networking. I learned Python. Well, no, sorry. I learned JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and React. I haven't learned Python yet. I'm gonna actually learn it with everyone, but when I was learning C sharp, I realized that Python is kind of the same. And then I have like 6 months of cyber or pen testing. Um, and what I realized when I like found a mentor is they're like, you skipped a lot of stuff. So I'm making this page on the premises of like I want to find people, I want to find a community, and I'm starting all over and trying to learn the make sure all my bricks are straight instead of just like rushing through everything without knowing what's going on. So if you ever want to, help me out, throw some pointers or, join some of the streams, I appreciate it. But yeah, so just kind of treat me like I know some stuff, but I'm a beginner. But compared to like someone who really knows their stuff, you'll probably be doing a lot of laughing. But that's what it's all about. I'm here and let's go. So that's the first flag. That's out the way. And then now we're going to move over to Redeemer. So like I was mentioning at the beginning, I've done this, but I'm like I've never seen the purpose of it yet in any of the boxes or anything I've ever done. So um let's try to figure it out. Let's get this one done. So first thing is I need to stop this one. And then let's spawn up this machine. And I feel like it's really beneficial because there's a lot of people in a lot of the different cybersecurity groups and just people I meet. They don't know where to start, they don't know where to go. And, I feel like if we can build like a Linux, a networking, and Python base and, learn a bunch of tools and websites, we can all kind of like build a nice foundation together and grow and move forward. But, yep. Hopefully this one doesn't take as long as the last one. Yeah, and you know, I just kind of been messing around with Bash scripting, um, but I'm not really that intimidated of Python as I've been looking at it. I'm like, it looks just like JavaScript and C sharp, but obviously it has its own things and it does its own. Um, so I'm gonna, as I'm starting college soon, and as I go through college and everything else that I do, I'm gonna just try to do a few, uh, practice Python weekly or monthly or whatever, and I'll try to stream that as well. But I'm gonna go over the basics, learn my loops, and learn my booleans and functions and if else statements, all that cool stuff, and then move from there. So anyway, we have the target. Um, let's do Tmux as normal. Get that second one open. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't. do have those two panes right next to each other. Okay, and then we're gonna get that end map going. And then as we get that going, whoa, all ports scanned, all of them ignored. Hmm, it's telling me I need to do something bigger than what I normally do. So let's do it. Okay, let's see. Dash P, oops, dash P dash, and then, and you know what? While you mentioned that, is 1024, is that those are the base thousand, right? Because I always say 1,000, but it's a 1024 actually, right? Uh, yeah, I'm thinking so. So this one is obviously a bigger scan, everyone. Okay. Yeah, because this one is in, so that answers one of the biggest. Oh, okay, yeah. So it is 1,000. Um, so yeah, this one scan outside of the traditional 1,000, and that's what this helps with. And we'll have to look at that further later on. But looks like we were able to find this port, which is the Redis port, 6379. So let's start answering some of the questions. Which port? That's 6379 if you're following along. Which service is running on the port? And that's Redis. I may not be saying it right, but that's what I'm calling it. um, what type of database is Redis? So, um, I'm just gonna do some research. Oops. Hmm. So it's an open source in-memory data structure store used as a database, message broker. It was released in 2009, known for high performance. So all we need to know is it's a database in-memory data structure as far as I'm concerned. So what type of database is it? In-memory database. Which command line utility is used to. So I kind of already know this, but let's just research it. Redis CLI. So that's the command line utility. That answers that question before we. Okay, so let's keep on. Let's keep the ball rolling. So let's try to figure out how to use this. So I do have a question for you. I kind of don't know how to pronounce your name, but Harjit. Um, so have you ever used this for anything, for any boxes? And is it used a lot, or have you don't rarely use it? I just want to know the frequency of how often this comes up. So let's see. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought I was the only one because I'm like, I've only used it on this, so I'm kind of confused on why, but we're just doing it to get some experience. So then let's just help. Let's get some help. Okay, so we at least see the command, some options, and then an argument. So the command, the option for a host name, and then the argument must be like the target or whatever. So there we go with that. Host name, and then the name of the target. Okay, so now that we're in there, it's showing us that one of the commands we can use is info. So, like I just told you guys, I discovered, I finally discovered how to use the notebook. Man, I hope that I can look at this a year from now and just be laughing at myself of how much of a nub I am. Super newbie. But anyway, so I figured out how to use the notebook and let's get some information down. Let's see if there's anything important. Okay, they're saying that the version, so let's get the, let's copy the version. Dang, no joke. It's a lot of info. Okay, so we'll copy that, put that in the notebook. Sorry, when you're asking me where at, like, are you talking to me or someone in the group? Okay, what port? We already know that, but my bad memory. I'm copying everything that looks important. The OS and the version. What? I'm gonna need you to work. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else that looks important? What is this ID? Is this like something I can crack? Oh, 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 and then I guess where the file information will be, and then I'm good to go. All right, I think I got enough information. How many clients? One. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, so that's probably answer some questions. Sorry, let's see. Which flag is used to find the host name? That's dash H. Once connected to the Redis server, what is it? What is like their command to find statistics? That's info. What is the version? See, I'm glad I saved that because I already forgot that. It is 5.0.7. Which command is used to select the desired database? Okay, let's go figure that out. So we can go back to help. Hold on, let's see if there's a help inside of here. Guess not. Let's see what they say. What is the version? Okay. And then I see a key space. Okay, so all this stuff is important. I just don't know why it's important, but let's try to figure that out. Oh, so this is kind of like SQL and MongoDB, all these other databases. It kind of has a lot of, we definitely need to uh, go over those eventually. I'll probably try to do that next week. Okay, so let's do keys and then this asterisk. So um, the asterisk normally is like a all button. Let me drink something real quick. Hold on. Hmm. All right. So the asterisk, if I can find it on the keyboard, hmm, it's 8. I need to space it. It's like the all button. So if you want to see what's on all databases, that usually is a symbol for all in a lot of things, programming. Yeah. So how do we look into this? Because I want to be able to look into this. Oh, we get. So let's get number real quick and see what happens. Looks like we have something. I don't know what that is, but some number. Then let's get flag. We obviously know that that's the flag. Yeah, so I have this up, and I was gonna kind of talk about that in the next one, the next box I plan on doing. But I'm gonna be real honest with you, Michael. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. Um, I don't know all of these yet, and eventually, when I do, my game plan is to start doing some bug bounties. But I just wanted to go back and take everything little step by step. So it may not be until May or March, I mean, May or June or something like that before, but it just depends on the progress and how active I am because I'll be wanting to stream like 5 times a day, but I'll be having to calm myself down and, take it step by step. But yeah, so I eventually want to know these so well that like I yawn and hopefully you guys follow along and we all get there together. But anyway, so this is the flag. Which command is used to select the desired? So select is it. Um, and then how many keys were in index 0? So we select index 0, and then you see we have 4 of them. So 4. Which command is used to obtain all the keys? That was the asterisk, star. And then we have that root after we get the flag. So there we go. We knocked that one out the way. Oh, let me go back and close that one down. I'd be forgetting to do that. I know that probably makes a lot of the other hackers mad because it's just sitting there um, running up the machine. So make sure you guys like close it down. It helps their ping and all that other good stuff. So we're going to do appointment. It already talks about, it's already asking us what SQL stands for. That's a structured query language. I'm not really that good at that yet. I've done a little here and there. I've tried to build a bunch of things, but I was a tad confused. But I'm about to become pro with all of this stuff. Let's see, what is one of the most common type of SQL vulnerabilities? Let's figure that out. While we wait for that, let's just ask. SQL injection, which is what we'll be doing. The most common attack vector, accounting for over 50% of all web application attacks nowadays. Oh, you're on your stuff. You already know. How long have you been pen testing for? You know what? That's what I'm gonna ask everyone. Let's see, because I know it's still spinning. Oh, nope, it's not. But let me still ask. So do you have a hack the box and try hack me? Does anyone? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys do. Can you guys add me? I don't really know how to add on here, but can you uh I guess I could share my profile or you can figure out how to get here, but yeah, like give me some respect and I guess that lets me be able to find you. Or if you have a try hack me, then maybe we could I can show you my try hack me. But yeah, I definitely want to link up. All right, I'm reopening up a new terminal so we can get ready for this other one. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the box. All right, so that first one was structured query language, and then SQL injection, as we just discovered. What is the 2021 top 10? Hopefully, oops. Hopefully this one is still, oh yeah, yeah. Huh? As it was asking us what is a 2021. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. But AO3 2021, it just shows injection. But I guess it's AO3 2021 dash injection. Oh, so that's exactly what it says. Yeah, hold on before we go because I'm be trying to find y'all and y'all be like hiding in the shadows and stuff. So hold on, man. Let me get on my try hack me real quick. Uh Let me open this up on another screen just in case my information shows up. But yeah, I want to give me 2 seconds. All right, here it is. Um yeah, can you add me whenever you get a chance? Because uh I'm trying to learn, man, for real, with as many people as possible. All right, let's get back on the show. So what is Nmap report? Let's get that Nmap out there. We already know to do that. This time I'm gonna do the one I was just taught, and then put the dash P dash, add that up to our, toolbox or whatever you want to call it. All right, there we go. We got that going. And then let's see what else is it asking us. Okay, we already know that. We know that. Get ready for that one. What is the standard port used? This should be 443. Okay. Yeah. So it ain't really always needed, right? Unless it's like under, I mean, I know it's above 1,000. Um, okay, that's cool. So what I will do until then is, so we've already seen this, but I guess for this one it's important. So let's go over it again. Actually, I don't like that one. Let's go to HTTP response codes, and then there's one beautiful image that I always seem to find. So we already know this, but 200 is success, three is redirects. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about redirects. If you have a redirect, then you need to add that to the Etsy host, right? Um, and then see if you can make your way over towards that directory. But look, we might have to do that. We'll see. Okay, so what did we get? We got Apache HTTP. That's the version of Apache. Let's see if we can pull up something over here. So it looks like there's some kind of remote code execution. I'm just looking. Oh, there used to be this, but that must be deprecated. All right, let's get back on the task. What is the folder called in web technology? So it looks like we have a directory or a folder called login. Let's go check that out. I'm gonna put that in the notes. Gotta step my note game up. And then let's go put the version in the notes as well. That way we don't have to keep looking for that. Put all this right here in the notes. All right. Now we don't have to keep coming back to here to look at it. And just remember, if you wanted to do all of this and you wanted to save it to a file, you can just call this, nmap. You can use it's called redirecting, but the saving, I just call it the saving tool, the saving. And then you can call it nmap.txt or whatever, and it'll just save. But anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. So let's put that address in. Put that address in. What? And then we'll slash log in real quick and see what happens. Anyway, we need to go buster it anyway, just for the fun of it. Make sure we know what all directories are out there. So let's get that going real quick. Word list, derb. I'm trying to learn how to find the like smaller list because I did a stream and I was doing one of those lists and it took forever. And I don't ever want to be stuck doing that again. Okay, so derb, and then let's do common list. So let's go look at these response codes. So you see how we're getting these response codes? Remember 200's good. 300's it's been redirected. So these are all, and then let's go see what exactly 403 is while we're waiting, because I've never seen that. Understanding, oh, forbidden. So it's a forbidden status code. All right, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's see what 404 gives us real quick. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, let's focus on the ones we do have. So we have uh, index.php. Let's answer some questions real quick. So what does nmap report as the service on the version that is running on? This was the Apache, the Debian that we copied earlier. So this is the service in the version of port 80. What is the standard port for HTTPS? That's 443. See, and something that is really cool about this is if you do this way and get hands-on, when you do all those uh, the pen tests and that security plus and all that stuff that everyone's going crazy for, you're gonna know it way more than just like studying it for a second and then forget. you're getting your hands dirty, you're getting your feet wet, you're getting in there, so you're going to be using it over and over and over, and you're not going to forget it eventually. So anyway, what is a folder called in web application terminology? Huh? Huh? Before I answer that question, I'm so curious to want to know what is in index.php. Oh, look at that. We found a real website. So when we tried to go in, normally it didn't give us anything, but looks like we still have something going on in index.php, which was one of the uh, which is what GoBuster, the directory GoBuster helped us find. Let's see, is there any more out there actually? No, this is the only one that's like up and running, but we do need to be mindful of these. Anyway, let's go back. Let's try some regular credentials real quick. Admin, admin, nothing. Did you guys see that quick like blink? So that quick flash, there a tool called Burp Suite can look at that and it can tell you every single protocol web traffic that went on during that time. So I'll do it again. Let's see. Let's try root and then admin. See that quick flash? So when we get to Burp Suite, we'll be talking about that a lot. But okay, let's see what they want us to do. What do they want us to do? So let's go back. So what is a folder called in web application terminology? I kind of went over this in the Linux and um, it's the same with even Linux too. When you think of a directory, think of folder. When you think of folder, think of directory. So like right here for Hack the Box, this is called a subdomain right here. It's before, and then it has a dot whatever. So right now we're on app.hackthebox.com. So the subdirectory is app, and then the directory is starting point. So if we were to click on something else, it may say starting point slash whatever else we're in. So just think of all of, when you think of all of that, just always think of what's after this slash as a directory, a folder. So that's what that meant. What is the HTTP response code given for not found errors? We researched that and that was 404. You've probably seen a lot of jokes about that anyway. 404 not found. Uh, let's see real quick. So GoBusters is a tool that brute forces a bunch of the directories. Um, what switch do we use with? That's dir. So as you've seen me put that in, I'm gonna go up. This they're calling it a switch. I call it an option. Oh, this is actually an option. So whatever, the switch right here is called dir. So GoBusters the tool, dir's the switch, and then we use dash u. I believe that stands for URL, and then this other option dash w stands for word list, and then this is just the pathway of the word list that is inside of, you know, where it's at or whatever. So that's that. Dir. What single character can use to, I believe it's a star. What single character can be used to comment out the rest of the, oh, comment out, never mind. Let's keep moving along so we're not there yet. So I still believe it's a star. Let's, oh, it's a hash. It's a pound sign. So that's the answer to that. Now we got two more tasks. Okay, so they're trying to show us how to use this SQL injection. Once again, to all my people out there, I suck at this. So let's learn how to use it. So admin, and then they're saying to use a pound sign. And then how would you find out the password though? Do you do the same thing or no? Oh, we got to use SQL map. Let's Okay, so they're telling us to coral this real quick with the. Oops. No, you didn't. All right, let's try it out. So we have to use something called curl. I have to write that down in all the tools. But curl is just like going onto the website without through the terminal. So through your shell without instead of putting it up here, it's putting it down here, and it's the same thing. Um, so it's asking. I mean, in order to do a curl, it looks just like how you put in any other website. So gotta do that. I don't know any of the options. I'm not that cool yet, but we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna kind of show you what happened. So you can see all of this information. It was able to like curl all of this, right? So this is equivalent to us going to right here, Control U, and then if we put them side by side, oops, uh, you could see that this is exactly the same. You can see the meta name viewport right there. You can see all that information right there. It's the same exact thing. So that's kind of like what we just did. By the way, that's HTML. But yeah, let's keep pushing. All right. Let's see. But we were supposed to see something special. Let's see. What's special? Oh, okay, okay, okay. So let's put in 8. No, what is it for the pound? All right. Okay. I think I have to enter it in. Let's see. I believe it's supposed to show up somewhere, but we will see. It's supposed to show up here, I believe, but if not, then I'm on the wrong. Oh yeah, something that we could see forgot password right there. Let's see, but I don't see. Okay, so There's a login, makes post request. We've seen that. Okay, so I guess let's use SQL map. I don't know too much about SQL map. Hmm. All right, let's try it. So it's telling me to use this. Let's put it in first and see what happens. All right, let's actually put in a target. Let's actually put in the real target. All right. Ooh, no, I didn't. That's one thing about the notebook is it don't be copying. Okay, there we go. Get rid of these extra slash. Yeah, we need to throw SQL map onto the the structure that we're going to be doing, like one of the tools that we're going to be using all the time. Yes, because I am not that good with this yet. And I know this is like one of the main tools you need to be knowing. What? Yes, to everything, please. Just stop asking me questions. Um, let me, I don't know how to really add people on Hack the Box, but if you want, just go to Canary and then just go like try to give me respect and it'll show me who you are and then we'll kind of go from there. So my game plan is to get this to hacker. So I'll probably be doing this all night. Um, and then once I get this to hacker, it lets you start up a team and then I can just kind of have people add me that way. That's another solution. Um, Besides that, you can add me on Try Hack Me and then I can find you from there. But let's go back. All right. So, Go Buster, what is the first word on the web page returned? The username is vulnerable. Do you want to keep testing the others? Why not? Just keep testing. Unable to connect to the URL. It is recommended to perform only basic. Let's go back and put this in. Password is not injectable. The backend is fetch and banner retrieved. It is very important to not stress network connection during usage. Oh, I know. I had a whole stream. I was streaming and I was doing too many things. I had GoBuster running, I was creating a payload, I was doing this, and then boom, the whole um, stream blew up and it turned off. So I had to just turn on another one. You guys might see that one. I just was like, forget it. I might as well just keep on going. Anyway, payload username equals admin and select what? Adjusting info. SQL map has got a lot going on. Oh man, it's gonna take me a while to kind of understand this. Oh, it's finding something. That's cool. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Maria. Isn't that cool to see that though? Maria database or DB. That's cool. I love it. Telling me to do that next, which is a query. But this is the answer to the other one, I'm pretty sure. Use a comment to log in as admin without knowing the password. What is the first word on the... Oh, no. The username is vulnerable. That payload listed in your SQL map results. So I can use this select one? Is that what you're saying? Okay. This is just cool. Whatever's going on, I promise you, I don't know what's going on. Um, let's go back to that website real quick. Why does it say enter a password? Okay, let me. I'm just following you because uh, admin, boom, big and then section. And this is what I'm supposed to put in the username, right? Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. See, that's how you know I'm lost. Uh, because see, for the results. Oh, okay. Let me see. Why is this still doing this though? Like under perimeter username for post. Hmm. Oh, okay. So username post. Payload is username and select all of this crap. Is this what you're talking about? What I just copied? Okay. And then should I put this inside of right here? Let's just do it anyway. Okay. So I created a payload. Let me see something real quick. Does anything change here? No. Hmm. Let's go to the login page and try to log in as at. Okay. What? No matter what everyone's saying, I'm confused. I truly can't wait to get good at this though, so I'm gonna try putting this in what they're telling me to put in. I guess I guess what I'm really confused on is whenever I put the password in, so where is it? Whenever I put this in, do I just click on login and then what's supposed to happen? Like, is the password magically going to pop up, or is it going to send it behind the scenes, or like where does the results to this end up at whenever I put all this information in? All right, let me go back and save that other payload. Wow. Um, and the fact that this is still moving, I'm like, what? All right, where was it? Okay, so it's right here, all of this stuff. So the payload is username. Let's add that to our notes. See, last time I did it, I just skipped through it. So I'm kind of like, I'm learning, but I'm like, what is going on still? All right, let me go up to the top and read this stuff. Unable to connect to the target. The perimeter is username. But what do we have? Oh, so the username is admin. And then put this right here. And then this, okay, username equals admin. So let's start there. And then select this. And then it said password is, oh, I don't think I add this part. So I just got to make sure it's just this. I don't think I add that in. And then let me see if this gets me closer. This thing's still fetching information? Okay, let's see. What did I put in for the password? Let me make sure I did this right. W. All right. And then select this part. Come on, baby. And then select all of this. Let's see what happens. All right, let me try to look at one more walkthrough, and if I can't find it, then it is what it is. The good thing is we were able to get through 2 boxes and almost all of the other ones. So let's see if somebody else can explain this to me. All right. Oh, okay. They kind of explain this to me a little bit better. So we put this part into here, and then we put this part into here. No way. Hmm. In PHP, we use as a comment. This is a comment, hence it will be ignored. All right, let me try one last thing and then I'm gonna call it a day. So let's see, select all from users where name equals backtick admin backtick comment backtick so all of this from this point on is commented out and password equals backtick dollar sign password backtick. So the code only checks the username. Admin, backtick, number, login. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Let's see, let's try this. Admin. Yeah, I think I'm not finding this. I have, let's see, let's check it out. Let's see what this is, if this is still running. Q. Did it give us anything important? Q. Come on now. All right, let's see. Did it give us anything important throughout this whole? Yeah, I can't figure it out. So that's something I'll just have to practice and practice and practice, and then I'll eventually make a video on this one because I want everyone to know how this works out. And thank you everyone for all your help. Um, and I appreciate the encouragement and the interaction and all that other good stuff. And I'll be making another stream, scheduling another one Thursday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and I'll try to go for Friday and Saturday as well next week. With that being said, look at any of my old videos if you were kind of lost with the Linux stuff, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna get on out of here for my camera overheats. Bye bye.